And we have won again against Cagliari today. The first Spalletti win in the Serie A at home. Big win, important win, professional win. Got the 3 points. Kind of like Bodo Glimt. It was just a situation where we had to get the 3 points. There was no excuses. There were no two ways about it. We had to come away with 3 points. And we did that. Thanks to, once again, another Kenan Yildiz masterclass. But to be honest, I'm really running out of adjectives to describe this guy. He's so good at football. We're going to touch upon him as well as all the other players and talk about the performance in general because it wasn't perfect. There was still things that we need to work on and tweak. But as always, let me know in the comment section what you thought about the game. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're so close to 20k. Hopefully we can hit that by the end of the year. I think we need 7,100 more subscribers. So a good amount in a month, but maybe we could do it. That would be sick. Like the video if you enjoyed, share it to some friends, and without further ado, let's get into the analysis of the match. So as you can see here, in general, we dominated the game. We were on top of them for the majority of the match. They had a little spell here when they scored and just moments in the second half where we really lost focus and took our foot off the gas almost. There were a couple lapses in judgment we'll touch upon. But we had more of the ball, 57% compared to their 43%. More expected goals, more total shots, more big chances. Overall, we were definitely the better team. Let's go through the team in general. So I think it's only right we start with the man of the match, the MVP once again, Mr. Kenan Yildiz, the best player in the league. Look, guys, I don't think there is a close second. I don't think there's a close second. I think Kenan is the best player in the league. Look, he might not be the best performing player so far this season. I'd give that to Nico Paz with what he's been doing at Como. But for me, categorically, the best player in the league, the most talented player in the league is Mr. Kenan Yildiz. And I don't really care what anyone says. You can't change my mind. I'm sorry. He's so good at football. It's insane. When times are rough, constantly over the last 18 months, Kenan has stepped up and he's made the difference. And once again today, he did that. We go 1-0 down. Silly defending from Kostic. We'll talk about it in a second. Straight away, a minute later, Kenan finds himself in the box. His movement is great. It's a loose ball. He volleys it in. It's a great finish. And he's there again. Right place, right time. He's not even a centre forward, but he's in the right place at the right time. The second goal, great work from McKennie into Kalulu. Lays it off. Takes 2 touches in the box. Could have gone down for a penalty. Left foot across goal. Another great finish. And he was just our best player by a mile. He wanted to be on the ball. He's brave. He's a great dribbler. He's 2-footed. He's got a good strike on him. His decision making is good. He works hard defensively. This is everything you want in a player. And I can't stress how important it is that we lock this guy down for like the next 10 years. Potentially his whole life. We cannot afford to lose Kenan Yildiz. We cannot. He's just too good at football. He's honestly too good. He's our best player by a mile. And once again today, he proved how important how integral he is, especially in the final third. Because another player, like Conceição, right, who I think is very, very talented. Look, he completed the most dribbles in the game. But when you look at Conceição, it's just like, he's so frustrating. He's so frustrating because his decision-making in the final third, it needs so much work. When he should shoot, he passes. When he should pass, he shoots. And it doesn't make sense. There was a chance in the second half to make it 3-1. Lay it off to McKennie. McKennie's got a clear shot on goal. He dilly-dallies, takes on his right. It's a weak shot. It's so frustrating to watch because he's a very good dribbler. He is quite predictable, but it works. It's almost like Robin cutting inside. You just know Conceição is always going to go on the outside. But it kind of works. His right foot, it does need a little bit of improvement because he's very one-footed. He's still young, very raw. He needs to improve. But it's just like, today he should have had about 2.5 goals. Maybe more. Genuinely. It's crazy how he's not scored today. But he's a good attacker. These two are a good winger partnership. I want to see more of Zagrova, to be honest. I think Zagrova might offer something different to Conceição. But again, it comes down to fitness, health, ability, all of that stuff. Availability, sorry. But yeah, no, for me, Kenan was by far and away our best player. And I'm looking at Kenan Yildiz. I said this on SDS the other day. This guy is the second best young player in the world behind Lamine Yamal. And there's not a close second. You can talk about Esteval, he's a great player. You can talk about Doué, great player. But Goulet, these guys are good. But what Yildiz has been doing from early 2024 to present day for a pretty average Juventus team to shine that brightly and to do what he's done, to put all the pressure and the weight on his shoulders and to deliver time and time again in the big moments. For me, it's astonishing to watch. And he's genuinely one of the best players I've seen at the club. I've seen so many great players, and Kenan's right up there because you have to put context to it, how young he is and the team he's in. There's not many teams I don't think Kenan will get into in the world. He's world class. He's world class at 20. I don't care what anyone says. He's world class, and I can easily see him winning a Ballon d'Or. But we need to resolve this contract situation. I heard he wants 6 million. We've offered 5. Give him the 6. He deserves even more than 6. Honestly, he's our best player. So another great performance from Kenan Yildiz. Up top now, bad news. Dusan Vlahovic, injury. It looked bad. It looked bad. He takes a shot. It looks like he's pulled something. Straight away, he says sub, and he tells the physios it's bad. You can literally read his lips. He said, I think it's a bad injury, he said, or it's really hurting, which is a pain because now we're going in. I don't depend on how long he's out for. It's David and Apenda, who are 2 very up and down strikers. 2 strikers that for me, they shouldn't start. Vlahovic is my first choice out of the 3. Which is annoying because Dusan, I think this season has been on good form and he's offered us a lot up top and he looked really upset. He looked really hurt, which is never nice to see. We wish him a speedy recovery and hopefully it's not too bad, fingers crossed, but it just didn't look ideal. He played 30 minutes, but yeah, it's not, I can't really comment on his performance. It's more so the injury that I wanted to touch upon and it's just a real shame. McKennie, I thought had a really good game. Of course, he did that flick to Kalulu for the second goal. He worked up and down. He was covering the whole right-hand flank. McKennie's one of those where it's like he can play every position. He's very versatile. He's a great squad player. And again, today, I can't really fault his work rate. Another great performance from him. Locatelli and Thuram, they both held it down in the midfield. And when Miretti came on, I thought he looked sharp as well. So the midfielders today, I thought they did their thing. Thuram definitely looks more healthy and more fit compared to the last few weeks. Regaining and almost at full fitness, I would say. On the left, though, Kostic, that first half, that was poor. That was very poor from him. The worst performance he's dropped this season. He's been very consistent, but today, I don't know if it's a question of he was poor or this guy here, Palestra, was incredible. I think it's a bit of both, because Palestra was killing Kostic. It kind of reminds me of Bruno Perez at Torino against Evra 2014-15 season. Real Juventus fans will remember. That was a crazy individual performance from a wing-back in that game. And Palestra today was great. He got the assist, but he was killing Kostic in that first half. The second half was a little bit, I think, more equal because Cambiaso came on and Cambiaso was better. So Palestra struggled a little bit. But this kid here, he's got bags of potential. Only 20 years old, very young. He won the most duels in the game with 10. I believe he got 1 assist, of course. He got, I believe he's on loan from Atalanta, but he's a player that I would look to potentially bring in to Juventus because on this right-hand side, over Alberto Costa, over McKennie out of position, I think he could play here quite comfortably for Juventus next season. So I was really impressed by Palestra. And Kostic got hurt. It's normal. Perin made a couple great saves, couple really important saves, I have to say. Koopmeiners looked good. Kelly, Kalulu, they did their thing at the back. Can't really fault it. It's not that Cagliari caused us too many issues, but they did their thing. My biggest problem today was the lack of finalisation. We missed too many chances again. We should have put 4 past this team. We don't score enough goals. 2-1 really flatters Cagliari. It should have been a 3, 4, potentially even 5. 1 whitewash. But we missed too many chances. Caprila made a few good saves, and the decision-making in the final third needs to be improved. But overall, good performance, and we did what we needed to do. We're still in 7th. Unfortunately, it changes nothing, but we've closed the gap. We just need to hope that these teams here drop points. Bologna play Cremonese, Inter play Pisa, Napoli, Roma. In an ideal world there, we need a draw. Yeah, we need a draw. Milan, Lazio tonight. We need, honestly, a Lazio win. That would be incredible. Yeah, but we did what we needed to do. We won. That's the main thing. So I can't really fault the team too much there. I thought we played really good. Just, yeah, we should have scored more goals. That's my only criticism. Kenan, again, absolutely incredible performance from him. Great win. We move on to the next game. We got Coppa Italia coming up. We got a lot of fixtures coming up, of course. We need to go as far as possible in the Coppa Italia. Hopefully win it. I need another trophy. We went trophyless last season, so that would be a good little trophy to bring home. Champions League, we need to qualify. Roma, we have to play Roma before Christmas. And who's the other team we have to play? I forgot. One before Roma. But let me know in the comment section what you thought about the game, boys. Like the video, share it to some friends. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And sorry this video is kind of short. I'm unwell. I got a really bad cold. I'm really struggling right now to talk. And really be lively and on camera. So apologies for that. Hopefully, fingers crossed over the next few days, we're back full 100% fitness. Like Dusan Vlahovic. But yeah, boys, I'll see you in the next one.